Jasmine, lovely. So good to see you guys here today. I'm back here. We're back. I did say I was going to upload today on a Monday, so I'm grateful. Yeah, so today we're going to get started. We're doing earth signs today. I know I said I've been wanting to do fire, but for whatever reason, I'm just getting earth. Like, I'm not tapping into fire today, and I don't know why. There's something here about earth energy, slow moving energy that's helping us. It's like an approach, a slow energy. It's like pacing, but pacing carefully, pacing with patience, pacing. Hey, welcome, first one. Hey, Shadow, welcome back, welcome back. It's good to see y'all. I'm here today, y'all. We're here. And I know I didn't even put the announcement, so it is what it is. Okay. Alright, y'all. So let's timestamp. We're going to timestamp because I feel like we're getting really delving deep into this energy, okay? Oh, I forgot I already had a pen. Okay, Earth. So we're going to do Taurus. We're going to start with Taurus. We got 120, 120. If you guys resonate with the readings, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell. If you guys want personal readings, go to jocelynlovely84@gmail. Okay? Alright, y'all. Thank you, Shadow. Thank you. So good to see you. For you guys, I'm getting like, I titled this reading Limbo because, again, it's like you may not really know where you're headed. It's like everything's so different, right? Or maybe it's a feeling difference, feeling a little bit. It's almost as if whatever it is that you're feeling on the inside or experiencing in the exterior in your 3D reality, it almost seems like it's new or it's different, or like you don't know how to approach this. You don't know what you're coming up against or going towards. So it almost feels like Earth. What does Earth do when Earth is uncertain or doubtful about something? Earth digs their heels on the ground. And they move at a pace that's reasonable only because, again, that's how they feel safe. So it almost seems like you're moving at a certain pace, again, but it's not, because if you were in fear, you would run back. It almost seems like you know you're not supposed to be running back. It almost seems like you know instinctually you're supposed to move forward, but you're doing it in a slow pace because, again, it's like it's how you feel good. It's how you keep yourself grounded and stable and secure without, even while you fear a little bit of fear, okay? Or maybe uncertainty. It doesn't have to be fear. It could be uncertainty of what's in front of you, right? What lies ahead of you. Anyways. All right, so we're here with the Five of Swords energy. This is what I'm saying. It's like you're sitting there or you're walking by and you're doing the best that you can to just weather through. And again, it almost seems like you've been in this energy for a bit now, and yet you still don't know how to deal with it, or you're still learning how to deal with this energy. It almost seems like the uncertainty comes in 1 second, and then it's like you have to ground yourself, and then you feel better the next. But it goes like in loops. It's like you're grounded, you feel safe, and then the next minute, it's so different. You feel uncertain or confused, or it's just too different, so you don't know how to maneuver, you don't know how to react. But you're not trying to react. You see what I'm saying? You're just trying to be proactive and all on the journey without imploding or reacting. Okay? You have the Four of Swords with the Seven of Pentacles here. You know there's something ahead. Instead of going back, like I said, on the journey because you're afraid, it's like, no, you know you're supposed to keep going forward. We have those periods where we don't know what's going on, but we're still moving, right? And here you are understanding that, and it's like, this is what I'm saying. It's like you're understanding that something within you is changing for the better. There's an instinctual understanding, or maybe your sacral, your instincts are telling you you're getting better, or some part of you is being healed. Some part of you is being fueled, right? Some part of you is being fueled so that you can move forward with certainty. It's like if you don't have the certainty now, it's okay. You're not supposed to. You're learning to gain the certainty. You're learning to acquire or even activate. I want to say activate certain parts of self that you've not been able to do so where you were at before. Do you see why it's important to stay on? You know that you're supposed to stay on this journey, right? Or you're choosing to, because you understand there's something valuable to get here or acquire here. And instinctually, it's like that's the information you're receiving, and so it's like you're gaining the fuel that you need to survive and keep going. Even though, again, there's uncertainty because you've never dealt with this energy before. You've never tapped into whatever this is, and it's different. It's new, okay? You got the Five of Swords with the Five of Cups. It almost seems like whatever this is that you're breaking through or dealing with, it's like you're passing through it or breaking through it. That's only phase one. So if you thought you had to break through something, like a breakthrough, get through something, heal through something, like that would be it, right? You're over and done with, and now you can move on, right? That's not necessarily true though. I'm getting that as you're breaking through whatever this is, you're seeing something in the shadows that is quite alarming. It's alarming because it's like you're seeing, I don't even know how to explain it. This is essentially you. Okay? This is you. What you're seeing is you, and it shouldn't be scary, right? It shouldn't alarm you, it shouldn't concern you. But it's concerning or a little bit frightening because this, although essentially is you, this is the King of Swords in reverse. That means that this person is, it's the way this person thinks is different. The way this person this person isn't even rational, okay? This version of you that you found in limbo is like, it doesn't care, per se. It does not care about the rules. It does not care about pleasing others. It does not care about any of that. Structure and government, it doesn't care about none of that. This version of you is just watching you. It's almost as if it's saying, do you like what you see? And I think you're a little shocked by that because maybe this is a stage in your life where you're realizing you're not who you used to be, or you don't, these ideals and perspectives that you used to have about life no longer really ring true, especially when you meet this one. This is you. But it's a different version of you with different ideals, different beliefs, it's not even about beliefs, it's like instincts. Your instincts have been loud and clear here. It's the only thing that's been guiding you in the darkness, and you're like, okay, my instincts are so different from what my mind would be telling me to do. You see what I'm saying? Do you see where the dilemma comes in? It's like now you're being fueled and driven by instincts in ways that you haven't done this. It almost makes you a little uncomfortable because there's a part of you that's like, this isn't safe, this isn't normal, or this isn't right. But who's to say that's true? Because essentially you're saying it's not right in your head because it's different from how you would do things, but nevertheless, this is still who you are. It's just a different part of you that's being shown to you, and it's being asked, do you want to judge yourself for seeing this version of you, or do you want to accept it? Hey, welcome, Tara. It's good. It's been a while. How are you? It's been a minute. As I was saying, this version of you who's purely driven by instinct is asking you, do you accept me? Do you accept us? Because this is essentially you. But in order for you to accept this instinctual, creative, raw version of you, you can even consider this selfish. But it's different. Different version of you. Do you accept it? Because if this is where the path is leading you, then maybe there's something in it for you. Maybe there's something here that's actually valuable. And it's up to you to choose whether you want to embark in this journey with this version of you. But again, in order for you to accept this, you gotta let go of those ideals or belief systems or this way of being or thinking that was who you swore you were. But it's not needed anymore. See, that's the thing. It's not needed at this stage of the game. At this stage of the game, what's needed is this version of you. Your instincts. That creative rawness to you, that unique individuality, that open-mindedness to understand that there's no such thing as right or wrong. It just is. So essentially, if there's no such thing as right or wrong, in a way, right? Who are you to tell yourself you're not worthy to be this? Because it's still you, like I said. It's the most human part of you. We talk about ascension 24/7, which is great and all. We talk about higher self integrating and this, that, and the third. But in reality, how can we sit there and say we want ascension and integration, that when integration comes in, what do you think integration is trying to show you? This version of you that wants to live and coincide next to you, but cannot because we do not accept it. There's a dilemma. I titled this version Limbo, this title Limbo, because I knew exactly what it was. We were facing what you consider the devil. Your worst fears come to realize. The most ambitious, dark, pleasure-seeking, demonized version of ourselves. It's demonized because we demonize our own selves. I didn't say Satan, I said it's devil energy. You could call this the most primitive version of you, and people could sit there and say, oh my God, it's not good to be primitive, it's not good to be this, it's not good to be that, yet nonetheless we still have this on earth. We call ourselves earth angels, star seeds, whatever. We came here to help, we came here to assist, but how can we sit there and say we want to help our brethren when we can't even accept or help ourselves? This version of us. You know exactly what version of you I'm talking about. Otherwise, what's the point? What's the point? And here we are with the King of Wands and the King of Swords. That's my point. It's like unleashing the beast. It's that version of you that's sick and tired of being told no, and then you just taking the no as okay. That's the version of you that needs to go. It's that version of you that's like, well, we shouldn't do this because, being humble is the right thing to do, or, I don't want to ruffle feathers, or, maybe I shouldn't be that ambitious and be all about money and be all about this. That's the rational side of you, right? That's like, oh, well, I have to be a good citizen, I have to be this, I have to be that, like, I have to be what my mother told me to do, what my father told me to do. It's that. Well, your instincts are telling you fuck all that and unleash the beast. This is the repressed version of you that's so sick and tired of living by societal standards. This is the side of you that's tired of wearing the mask and pretending that everything's okay. And you go to wherever we go when in reality it isn't. It's boring. It's limited. It's closed off. It's reserved. It's exhausting. Now, I'm not saying go out there and be a menace, be the Joker. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying at this stage of the game, suppressing your instincts is not the way to go. If anything, the divine is actually teaching us to be more open, letting our instincts guide us down this path, because our instincts know exactly what we need, what we want, and it's going to lead us there faster than us being, reserved and in the mask and doing what society tells us. That ain't gonna help you. It's not. Here's the King of Wands with the King of Swords, bro. Look at the power that's exuding out of you once you realize that you are meant for so much more. It's time to tap into that instinct, those skills, those talents and abilities that you've been hiding away for the sake of fitting into societal rules and structures, for the sake of not ruffling feathers, for the sake of being a good child, a good whatever. Being a model citizen, model employee, what does that get you? Nowhere. I mean, it does. It gets you somewhere, but then it gets to the point where it's like, you're whoever I'm reading for, you're at a stage in your life where that's not enough. That's not enough. Being, oh, congratulations, you did a great job at work, that's not enough. This is whoever I'm talking to is somebody who knows. It's like you can sit there and say that's a lie mentally, but instinctually there's a part of you that's like, yeah, it's time. There's a reason why your body's been feeling so on edge. It's like ready to live differently by different rules. It's not even rules, outside of the rules. Shit, you're creating your own rules with this energy here. This is a powerhouse. It's time for you to step up into the power that you really possess, or let this power come out and be. This is going to scare people. This is why people don't do it. Because when you step into that tier of confidence, it scares people. You're not living by their standards. You're not being kind and nice and doing what people want you to do. You're living by your own standards. And that scares people because you stepped outside of their box. Do you dare to ruffle some feathers, Taurus? Is the only question. Because Taurus is loyal. Taurus is hardworking. Taurus will sit there and, work really hard, and they're one of the most secure signs out there. So the divine is asking you, Taurus, can you be secure in unleashing the beast? Can you unleash this side of you? Be led by your instincts, right? And then be okay with that decision. So when the opposition comes in, or people come in and tell you, how dare you go back to your box, you tell them no. You go back to your box. Tell them you go back to your box. The fuck? Your mother tells you, how dare you be this way, how dare you. You tell her, how dare you. Now, I'm not saying, fight her or anything, but I'm just saying, fight with her. I'm just saying, stand up for yourself. That's the whole point. You're here. That's why you're here. You weren't here to just, how do you think Ascension works? How do we think Ascension works? We tell people to step out of the matrix. That's what Ascension is. You tell people step the fuck out of the matrix, and the only way you can do that is by leading by example. You step out of the matrix and then tell these people, let's go. Encourage them, come on, step out of the matrix. It'll be the best decision you ever make. And then wonder why your shadow feels so happy and so in tune and you're no longer repressed. It's because you stepped out of the box and did exactly what you were instinctually being led to do. Okay? Yeah. See, here's the thing about tarot for me. I could sit there and tell y'all something different. But that ain't never gonna happen. And I'll tell you why. Because I know that what I'm telling you is exactly how I feel that I'm being led to guide y'all. That's just how I feel. And I don't see myself being that person that can sit there and tell you all you want to hear, when in reality that doesn't serve you. It might, if you're having a shitty day. It might serve you, but you know what else serves you? It's telling you to do something that scares the fuck out of you. Because stepping outside of the box scares the fuck out of people. I'll tell you why. Because then the opposition comes in and tries to smash you right back into that box. And so the person that I'm talking to, which could be anyone, right? Because the matrix is fucking dense. There's a reason why we feel controlled like cattle in the matrix, is because it teaches you. If you try to leave the matrix, if you try to ascend, it's going to hold you right back down and tell you, where are you going? It's going to have the whole masses up against you, fighting you to get back in the box. That's why it's so hard. But your shadow's like, your shadow side, that beast inside you's like, I don't give a fuck. I don't live by anybody else's rules but my own. And this is how you win. Then all of a sudden you show up around people who don't have any ambition, don't have anything going for themselves, and you tell them, if that's how you want to live, that's how you want to live, but you're not going to tell me how I need to live. I'm going to show up as authentic as I am, with purpose, going where I'm going, ascending, right? Or whatever you want to call it. Because that's how people they love the word ascension. I don't use that word. I don't care about those things. But the whole point is, you're going down a path. Showing up as authentic as you are. Because that word I do use. And it's going to, I'm telling you, people are going to look at you like, they're going to be so mad. And that should still not stop you from showing up as you are, telling it like it is. Or not even telling it like it is, just telling them this is who you are. Showing up and telling them this is who you are. And then you telling them, because they're going to take it as a challenge, but it doesn't matter, because that's not how you're coming towards them. You're just showing up being you. And they're going to take that as a challenge. And you're going to be like, you know what? If you really want to take it as a challenge, you go. You go and go pursue your dreams. You go and do what you need to do. You go and stay busy. Then they'll take it as a challenge. Because initially that's what you're doing. Subconsciously, but you're not. That's what we're doing. That's what a light worker is and does. You show up as authentic as you are. You raise the frequency, and then you encourage others to go and step up their game. In a non-egoistic way, but it's just how they're going to take it. Okay? Alright, that was for my Taurus. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hey, welcome. Hi. Thank you, the Butterfly Sisters. Hey, Jisoo. Welcome, welcome. Alright, the next reading is going to be for my Virgos. Yo, I feel like I have a lot of fire in that motherfucking reading. I don't know. I feel like, and I think I took that one personal, that reading, because I do feel like sometimes being around people, I feel like I need to be around people who are like hungry to be, like, not even hungry, like they're just happy. I want to be around people who are so happy and content with their lives that they want to go and encourage others to do the same. Not that you have to go tell them, but it's like just your sheer presence alone. The energy, the vibration alone tells these people, I'm here. Do you want to meet yourself to the best version of yourself that you can be? Or do you want to complain about it? Do you see why light workers have such a hard time on Earth? Because that's what we're doing. We're the way showers, supposedly, right? I don't think that's true. I mean, it could be. That's a positive way of looking at it. Me personally, I don't care about none of that. Me personally, I just want to be happy. And I am. And I also want to be me. I'm tired of hiding. I'm tired of being nice. I'm tired of being I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm not here to fight, I'm not here to argue, but if people take it that way, that's on them. That's their shit, that's not mine. So, alright. Very cute, beautiful. Thank you, Harold. Welcome, Harold. Welcome to my channel, welcome. Alright, so, for Virgo, because I went on a rant for like 25 minutes, bro. We just went hard. Alright, Virgo. I'm gonna pull out from the Enemy Tarot and the Delusion Tarot, okay? I am gonna timestamp everything, so don't worry. If you guys think you missed it, you did not. Oh, this card definitely needs to come out. I tried to pull it back, he was like, no. I'm coming out today, okay? Okay, Knight of Swords, I see you. Virgo! Do you know why I love my tarot business? Because it's the one place I don't have to bullshit. It's the one place I don't have to act stupid or dim my light or conform to society. It's the one place I can just be, and I know one day this shit's gonna hit. It's gonna hit hard. And that's just what it is. That's just what it is. Okay. So Virgs. Ooh, I feel magic. I feel magic all around you. Hey Tommy. Peace and love, Empress. That's right, baby. You can call me Empress, you can call me whatever. Alright. 5 of Cups, 8 of Wands. I feel magic. I feel magic. Like, you spend a lot of time either like when you meditate or like when you're just chilling in the realm of magic. I know this is the 5 of Cups, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting magic. Like, you create magic, or your biosphere, like when you tap into it, it's magical. And that's the thing. It's like, that's where you go in and get all this power from. It's like so powerful. This energy is so fucking powerful. Even if you try to dim this energy, you cannot contain it. That's how powerful that shit is. And on Earth, where the energy can be dense at times, depending on where you're at, it's impossible. It's impossible to deny how magical your energy really is. Then, when you're not meditating and you just show up to the everyday life, it's like, whoa. You're ethereal. I'm getting somebody either has ethereal, they've lived a lifetime in the ethers with, as a fairy, or I'm getting like fairy energy, okay? Yeah. I'm getting that it's like this is a hard thing to do, or like when you started doing this, tapping into that, like, that beautiful, powerful, magical, ethereal energy, when you started tapping into it, it was really difficult for you to manage. Because you understood how powerful your light became when you tapped into it. It's like allowing more light in. But at the same time, when you're sleeping, your body leaves and taps into different realms, different worlds, different levels of consciousness, where you can be living a different life somewhere else. Yeah, you're living a different life somewhere else when you're dreaming. And it's like you bring back more magic. Or maybe you go somewhere else and you're regenerating somewhere else, right? And then you come back and it's boom. There's more light within you than ever. And you can't hide it no matter how much you try to act like you don't know what you're doing, you don't know who you are, you know what you're talking about, you're not as happy. That's a lie. You're all of that. You're nothing but light, and people know it, people sense it. And I think it's difficult because, again, you went from not knowing how to manage that to now you're becoming more comfortable in it, or you're sitting in it and you're proud of all the light that has integrated within you. You're proud of all the light that you just have. You claim it and you step into it, and it's yours. Okay? Now it's easy. It's not easy, actually. It's really difficult to go allow all that integration, allow all this light to come in. It's not as easy. It's difficult to do. We all know when we really do the work, it hurts. It's hard, okay? Well, I don't want to say hard, but it can be a little frustrating and difficult. My point here, though, is what's actually been more difficult for you is to not only like receiving the light but embodying it. That's been the crucial, it's like the missing piece. It's like learning how to embody, step into that power, and still show up, being proud of all you've achieved, all that you are, and show up like this, even when your surroundings or even when other people don't feel that way. They don't feel the same as you do. So what do? If you show up to an environment and you're full of light and you're happy and you're ready to start your day, right, with the Four of Wands, you understand life is a pleasure. Just to be able to live and breathe is what you came here to do. And then you show up in an environment that doesn't feel the same. What do? Do you dim your light? Do you just simmer down and pretend you don't have all this light, all this happiness within you? No. And I think you're understanding that no matter what happens, the confidence to sit there and embody that energy is what you've been working towards. And you have successfully, or are successfully, adapting, maybe not adapting, that's not the word I want to say. You're successfully applying or embodying that energy in front of people in real lifetime, right? In real time. And being you. And not feeling sorry about it, because again, how is that your fault that you have so much light and you're so happy and other people don't have that? How is that your fault? It's not. I feel like somebody's working over this feeling of guilt, or it's almost as if somebody feels shame, or they're afraid that if they show up really as authentic as they are, smiling, that it's not humble. That if it bothers people, it's not right, but that's a lie. And I think somebody's working through something like that, like showing up as you are and not feeling sorry for others and how they feel. That it's none of your business if somebody takes offense to your happiness and your shine. It is none of your business if somebody is jealous or hurt or they it's none of your business. It's none of their business for them to try to go sit there and guilt you for all the love and all of the light that you possess. That is the missing piece of the puzzle. You got the Knight of Swords. This motherfucker here was watching you this whole time. That's what I'm talking about. You've seen those people, those environments where they see you and they're like, why the fuck is this person smiling? Why the fuck is this person happy? Because you fucking are. Because you are. How dare they come in here trying to ruin your day because they're fucking miserable and pathetic and all they can do is gossip because they don't got nothing else going for themselves. This is where strength comes in. Strength isn't showing up and wanting to fight somebody because they're trying to take, essentially they're trying to bring you down. That's not the strength. The real strength is this strength and vulnerability, Leo energy, right? It's showing up and choosing to be happy. And if somebody has a problem with that, you smile, which will essentially make them more angry anyways. But not getting triggered by people's stupid ass comments or gossiping about you because you're happy and they're not, because you are authentic and they're fake, or because you're ruffling feathers, or you made somebody jealous. Fuck them. That's their problem. Some of you guys are wondering why, if you're of light, pure light, or you're really happy, why are you surrounded with people who are not like that? Maybe there's a lesson in it for you. Like I said, there's a missing piece of the puzzle. Sorry, it's a lesson for all of us. Because the people that I read for, we're going through very similar things. Okay? Yeah, it's learning not to take that shit with you. Learning not to take what somebody says seriously and, taking it to heart. Because it's projection. They're just mad. They're mad that you're happy. You see how this person is trying to be gentle and loving still, even after being tortured or talked shit to or talked about. This person's still trying to show up happy and loving, and because you're the light. and you understand they're just projecting, but you are the light essentially. Okay. All right, that was for my Virgos. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. The next reading is gonna be for my, what's the next sign? What's the next sign? Cappies. I always forget Cappies. I don't know why. It's like once I get to Scorpio, I forget everything after that. Okay. All right. Cappies. I'm gonna use the. Oh, this one came out in reverse. I'm going to use the Delusion Tarot with the Anime Tarot. That's a weird combination too, because the Anime Tarot tends to be a very happy deck, versus the Delusion Tarot can be in the middle. It's in the middle with the illustrations and all. Okay, let's see. Cappies. I'm gonna pull out one more card. What did I tell you guys about the missing piece of the puzzle? There's a missing piece of the puzzle here. One more thing that we need to overcome. Is that this? I don't know. Oh. Okay. We're just gonna roll over it. I got 2 cards that came out. Okay. Cappy. 36, 33. Okay. Like I said, one more piece of the puzzle. It's like the last bit. You're almost done. You get the 7 of Pentacles. Been working really hard to make something out of your surroundings, to gain some type of income, life lesson, understanding of life. It's like you're so close, and you can sense it, you can feel it, and yet you still feel exhausted because there's a blockage here. This is the Judgment in reverse. It almost feels like you feel like you're going backwards because you've been working so hard to understand something here, and yet you feel like you're so far away from it. Like the more you delve deep into this, trying to understand what this is, the further you feel. Or it just feels like you've been on this journey for so long, and you still feel like you haven't figured anything out. Your 9 of Cups is here, but it almost feels like you're nowhere near close to it, or maybe you're being forgotten about. Maybe the divine forgot about you. Maybe you're just never gonna get it. It's kind of like a doubt, because 7 of Pentacles also talks about you put in so much hard work, invested so much, and then you almost feel like you're about to quit. It also talks about, did you do enough? Did you give enough? Did you work hard enough? I think you did. With the 9 of Wands though, it's right under there. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it almost feels like you're close, or you sense a breakthrough coming. You sense something, you're working through something, and then it's like at the same time, because you haven't seen results in this area or this particular lesson that you're trying to learn, you might just want to give up. Hang in the towel. You may not be seeing results, and that's frustrating to say the least, Cappies, because Cappies are all about results. Cappies are all about working hard, getting to the bag, putting in the hard work, and then materializing results, but you have not gotten that, and yet you put your butt on the line day in, day out to make this work in your favor, and yet it just feels like you've gotten nowhere. You got the Ace of Pentacles, but this is what I'm saying. It's like you're close to the breakthrough. You can sense it. You're tapping into it. You're almost, it's like you tap into it, and then it's like you lose it. You tap into the knowing, this knowing that you're literally about to end something, finish a cycle, break through something, and then it's like you go back and then get discouraged all over again. It's all a feeling though. It's a feeling, which is why I'm kind of tapping into that. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Sun, but look what's right at, once you break through this 9, through the door. It should be a 10, but I don't see the 10. All I see is 9s. Maybe that's what it is. You're at the 9 looking for a 10. You could be at the 9. Almost every single thing is in place, but it's just one thing that you still haven't gotten, or you're still worried about, that you're never going to get, you still are like short in this one area, which is what's keeping you from a 10, a full circle. I had the World card come out earlier, but I put it back, so the 9 of Pentacles. I just literally picked it up, 9 of Pentacles. It's like 999. This is what I'm saying. It's like you're close to a 10, bro. You sense it, you feel it, you know it, and then it's like you get discouraged because it's like you haven't broken through yet. The Sun is a 10, though. The Sun is a 10. A 1 and a 9 is a 10. With the Ace. This is full circle. I know it's the Ace of Pentacles, which we can say it's going from a 9 to an Ace, right? But the 10 is here anyways. My point is, you're almost there. It's like you're at the finish line. This is what you're waiting for: the golden ticket, the money, the breakthrough, the life lesson, the full circle. This is what you've been waiting for. And you're so close. You're so close. You're at the 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, 9 of Cups. 999 is ending conclusions. Also talks about service work. Maybe doing service work is going to help you towards the end of that. Something about service work and dealing with people. And here you are. But you're about to break through it. I'm telling you. You sense it though, you know it. There's nowhere for you to run. It's like if you were running from getting the 10, or if you were running from learning this life lesson, or gaining this last piece of abundance, if you were running from it, you're not anymore, which is why you're fully on board with finishing whatever this is. Whether that's a contract, whatever it is that you need to finish it, you want to finish it. You're looking forward to that, to graduation day or something like that. Queen of Wands in reverse. Come on, reverse. Yeah. Look, you don't know it, but you know it. It's a knowingness, okay? You can't see it, but you know it. You feel so far away from materializing what it is that you wanted, learning the lesson, winning, gaining the money, finishing the contract. You're so close. You know it, but you can't see it. And you're praying to God that you finally get it, or that you attain mastery here. Whatever it is that you're trying to wrap up, complete, maybe it's studies. You're so close to graduation day. You're so close to finishing your school. You just have like maybe 6 months left, and you're just already checked out. You're ready to go. But it's something like that. For others of you guys, it's a knowingness. It feels deeper than that though. It feels like a life lesson to me. It feels like a life lesson. It's like a life lesson you've been battling your whole life, and you just haven't gotten a breakthrough. You haven't gotten through. You haven't mastered it. And you know that in order for you to move on to the next level, you have to master this. And you're just fed up because of the years you've put into this, and you still have not figured it out. Okay? Anything else for my Capricorns? It's hot today. Yeah, it is. Hi, welcome. Welcome everybody. Welcome to my channel. This is Jocelyn Rose Tarot. I just read cards. I read energy. I don't read cards, okay? I read energy. Because sometimes I'll be seeing the cards, and whatever the hell I'm seeing here is different from what the card actually tells me, sorry. I read energy. That's it. That's as best as I can explain it to anybody they don't understand tarot, okay? Or they don't know tarot. Alright, last one. Yeah, this is like, you remember when you invested in this initially the first time around? When you said, I'm going to do this because I know that I'm going to grow and become better. Alright, you probably didn't know that. You invested in this because you knew that you wanted to be better. You wanted to be better. Maybe not grow, but you wanted to be better. Essentially, this was the beginning, the blueprint. This is you wanting to commit to something and see it through not knowing what you would gain at the end of it, but you knew that something else was better than where you were at. And so you were heeding the call. You decided to go down this path. You did not know what you were doing. You were learning lesson after lesson, gaining all of the information that you needed to move forward and change, essentially change and become better. And so you kept doing it. It's like you were always inspired, or you were always called to. There's something about you needing to learn lessons in this lifetime, or be really in touch with your spirituality that was always like a desire of yours, a passion of yours. It really used to mean the world to you is what I'm getting. It's funny how the divine is showing me how you started, in like your perspective when you started versus where you're at now, because right now you're feeling a little despair, versus when you started you could have felt despair too, but it was more of like because you wanted something different. And by you wanting something different, having a goal in mind, a blueprint in mind, and then setting out to go accomplish it, I think that it was the fire, the ambition within you to know that you wanted more for yourself, and that you were going to go after it no matter what the results would be, because no one really told you what the results would be. They could have given you an idea, but really you don't understand results until you have it, you attain it, you internalize it, or when it's in front of you, right? Okay. With the Three of Pentacles, life-changing. Boom. You wanted life-changing events to occur, maybe a life-changing spiritual awakening. I don't know. Maybe you just wanted to be different, or wanted a different life from what you already had. And you've gained all of that. You're at the 9. You've changed. You've completely changed and become better, and you've grown. Why can't you see that? Here's the thing, I think you see it, but then you have your days where it's like, you see it, you feel more passionate than ever, more in tune than ever, and then the next minute it's like, you lose it again. You get lost in the sauce. Okay, so, it's hot today. Is it hot today? Yeah, it is. Okay, the last card, 8 of Pentacles. This is about investing again. Putting in the effort again, trying again, one last time. All you need to do is keep showing up, keep trying one last time until you see it through, because you're at the 9. What are the chances that you go from 8, the whole story is wrapped up in the 9? 9. The 9. And here's with the 8, this is the 8 of Pentacles, but you may feel like you're going back, but again, it's, even if you're going back to 8 talks about reinvesting, doing it all over, or even planting new seeds to help you get the results that you want. Yeah, King of Cups with the 4 of Wands. You want this though. You want this so much. It's inevitable. You're gonna get it. Just see it through. See it through, all the way through. Okay. Okay. All right. I think that's it. I think we got our point across. I do apologize for the noise in the background. All right. Yeah. All right. So that was all. I think we went 48 minutes. Does anybody have any questions while we're here regarding the readings? We just went over the earth signs, which was Taurus, Virgo, Cappies. Does anyone have any questions regarding the readings? Questions regarding anything you're struggling with? Anything like that? Or should we just call it a day? Because I think we might just have to call it a day. I don't know. We also do live readings here for donations for anybody that has any questions. Yeah. You can donate Cash App, PayPal in the description box below. Click on more. If you guys want personal readings, go to JocelynLovely84@gmail. All of that information is in the description box below. Click on more. Okay? Alright. Anything else before we call it? Okay. Yeah. So. I think if not. Thank you guys so much for joining me. It's been a great, lovely day. I know I don't really go live at this time, but it's hard to go live at like nighttime because, you know, it's just the time that I have for today is my day off. But I will be back either Wednesday or Thursday, and I will be going live again towards my usual time frame, which is like 9 p.m., 8:30, 9 p.m. But yeah, it's the Fool, baby, the Fool. Look, it's materializing in front of you. Everything's materializing in front of you. It's showing. You just have to see the bigger picture of where you're at now, where you came from, where you're at now, and where you're headed towards. Because it's so close. You're so close, okay? Alright, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I love you. Bye.